for the squadron.
It's for the squadron, get that Lizzie.
I done sign me a peace treaty, treat me to the highlights, bright life, monetary gain, get a stack for the squadron.
It's for the squadron, get that Lizzie.
I'm discarding all of the freebies we eat. Gotta bring it back for the squadron.
No brethren long gone, no brethren up in the cell locked off. Lifespan small, we only get one chance. Stuck in the settlement when man them popcorn. So many Jaja in my life, Jaja in my life, Jaja in my life. So many Jaja in my life, Jaja in my life, Jaja in my life, Jaja in my life. Blood pon the bandana, watch him hold a skin. Dwelling in the madman, where there's no amends. Had to find a way to flag the bandana too. Lion sitting at the middle, green, gold and red. Gold and red, victory. David with the spirit and it's lifting me. Where me crowned it, where me garments and where me gowned it. I see it fitting me. Come me get the leader road from me mother and father. Would be a bad way, so me take no.
Yo, what's going on, people? We back again with another live stream. Hope everyone's blessed. Today we got another special guest. We're gonna be talking Premier Battles Anarchy tournament. We got LS Dean. You get me? No way I beat Troy here. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I think this is the first time Troy's not the first one in the chat still. I bet he'll be here in a second still. He'll be here soon. But yeah, big up for tuning in. You get me? Shout out to Canal. Love my bro. Hope everyone's blessed. You already know the deal. Share the stream. Hit that like button. You get me? Smash the like button right now, right there on the YouTube. Hit that like button. If you subscribed, enough love. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. You get me? You already know the deal. Yeah, so let us know what you lot want me to ask LS Dean. He's going to be here in a very hot second. We're going to be talking Premier Battles, UK Battle Rap in general, Anarchy tournament, all of that. You get me? So what's okay? Oh, sure he will. Big up Canal, you good lad? Yeah. I'm pretty sure he will be. But yeah, all right. Do you know? It's building up. By the way, I've got some merch coming very, very soon. So whoever wants hoodies, or whatever, hit me up. I got you. Hit me on the DM. But yeah, boom. No further ado. The guest I'm about to bring on to the stream is the first Premier Battles Academy winner, and I think that was that academy was the academy, was the main, like that. I don't think we've had an academy like that before. There was a lot of names on there, so to come on top of that tournament it was dope. So he beat Major Concerns in the final. It was on the same card as Soul versus Ilmac, and yeah, he's been doing this for a long time. So no further ado, I'm gonna bring the special guest LS Dean, but before that, check out his new single that he's got coming out.
Can't eat and I can't sleep again. Stuck choosing between the heat and rain. I wish that I could keep my head breathing. I can't eat and I can't sleep again. Stuck choosing between the heat and rain. I wish that I could keep my head breathing. I exhale. What about an hour till I make my next sale?
Yep.
What's happening?
LS Dean, what's going on? Hold on. I definitely mean White Tap merch still. Shout out to London Jen in the building. Enough love. She's going to be interviewing the Barbarians tomorrow. So that's going to be the different side of me. This is the media side. Over there tomorrow is going to be that side. Yeah. Anyway, how you doing, my bro?
I'm good. I can't complain. Just I actually finished writing today, so
but before we get into that, talk to me about the single. Talk to me about the new tune that we just
man. It's just
It's just for a little EP I got ready called A Town Called Church 1. And it's
Okay.
just something that I've been doing over lockdown. Kind of gave me a chance to look at what I was doing musically and try and come up with something more authentic and more me. So
Dope.
yeah, it's gonna be a good EP. I mean, it's been delayed by the new lockdown because I wanted to shoot some music videos for it, but obviously you can't right now. But yeah, it
Yeah.
should be good. The first part, obviously part 1, it's got Jenny Darko, it's got Frankie Fraser, Danny Jack. So some
Dope.
cool people that I've met through battle rap that I can.
Familiar faces,
Yeah.
How many songs will it be on the project?
5 on each EP, and this might just be a series. I've got like 3 of them done, so I might just carry on doing this.
Okay, yeah. If you got
Yeah.
3 of them done, then might as well. Shout out to everyone who's locked in. Shout out to James. Shout out to Ross Martin once again. Listen, you'll already know. For those who just joined, share the stream, hit that like button right there on the YouTube. You get me? If you subscribed already, enough love. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. You get me? Let's keep it connected and keep it growing. All right. You said you finished writing today.
Yeah.
For Bizzo Bond, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Rematch.
It's
for
been a
you
bit
lot.
of a weird one. It's a rematch from way back in the day, actually.
I didn't watch the first one.
Yeah, no
from
one
what
did.
I'm hearing, I don't think I want to.
I won, so I was happy. Like, he
All right.
retired after that as well.
Oh
should
yeah,
say.
so okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We battled. I want to say 2014
Okay.
on Sunburn 2 warm-up card. It was just like one of those classic don't flop events where just everything goes wrong. Like, we ended up being the headliner and we were not supposed to, just because everyone else got way too drunk and was like, I want to battle.
Fair enough. All right. Obviously today you facing a very different Bizzo. I mean today. I'm on the Anarchy tournament you're facing a very different Bizzo. How do you look at his growth from there to now?
He's actually someone who I talked to a lot, and like when he came back to battle rap, I was always hitting him up and trying to advise him and trying to tell him where I thought he was going wrong, because he's from Preston, I'm from Accrington, so it's about 10-12 miles between us, and there's no one else really in battle rap that's from our area. Like, Jay Short lives around our area, but he's not from our area, so he's always someone who I've wanted to big up. So yeah, I think that's one of the reasons that he's got better. So
okay, sounds like that might be one of your angles. Don't talk too much. Talk too much.
You assume that I plan way more than I do.
Fair enough. How did you feel about his battle against Sam Hypes? That was his last
it was a good battle. It was fun. I think Sam Hypes is actually. We were joking if the plan was when we were going to actually have an audience there, because Sam Hypes is from Blackburn, so that's like there's like 4 towns in our area: Preston, Accrington, Blackburn, Burnley. I was just going to stand behind them both with a Lancashire flag and just be like, "This is the only battlers that you'll ever see from our area." So yeah, I was really happy that they actually ended up battling. I thought it was a good battle. I thought Bizzo won. And I was interested because that's the first time we've ever seen Bizzo like bark, really. He had a little bit of aggression to him, which is something everyone's been telling him for about 6 years.
Yeah. It was definitely. I think he definitely had good writing. I had Sam Hypes winning that one. I just felt he wanted it more. And I actually was one of the judges of that battle, but I'm not surprised that people have him Bizzo. I just felt that he didn't have that same, and the energy could have been a bit more.
Yeah.
And again, the way he structured these rounds could have been a bit better. I think he had a lot of dope stuff, and then he went to a bit dry. And I think, I just think the way he structured the round could have been a bit better.
Yeah. I remember telling Sam after the battle, Sam has got everything in his locker to be one of the best, but he seems to do this thing that I notice a lot of the new guys do, where they've like copied this kind of choppy flow, but they'll
Right.
just syncopate their bars halfway through. So like there'll be like a scheme where like the start of the bar and the end of the bar connect, but for some reason he'll just put emphasis on loads of choppy words in the middle,
Yeah.
and your
Yeah.
brain will just reset. You won't even remember what he said in the first half of the
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like what the bar won't make sense to you because every time you like pause and then go back in, your brain says, "Oh, that's a new sentence. I'm going to ignore the last sentence."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's something that Sam does a lot, whereas Bizzo has the older style of writing, which is kind of what makes him stand out. He's not doing the diet URL that a lot of the new guys are doing. Not even URL, just
Yeah,
formulaic.
yeah. Full bar, 3 bar setup, punch on the fourth.
Yeah, yeah. AB every time. And I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
what's making Bizzo stand out so much. It's like a little key back to the future. Back to
yeah.
the, what am I talking about?
Shout out to Troy, who just joined. Troy, look, this was Ross said earlier. No way I'll be Troy here because you're usually here first, but
Slacking, Troy.
glad
Slacking.
you made it. Glad you made it. But yeah, all right. So, do you Anarchy tournament now? Is this all right? Before we get even, I don't usually get into the controversial stuff, but because it got made publicly, then I didn't touch on it. What happened with the Hulk situation?
I don't even think it's controversial. It was just a breakdown in communication between parties. I think because like
Yeah,
I'd had a lot going on, and I was like, yo, I don't think I can commit to this tournament. I don't really. So I dropped out of it, and then I'd messaged Hulk personally to tell him
why?
that.
Hold on. Why didn't
Just
want,
some,
like, you just wasn't feeling it, or you had some personal
no,
stuff?
I had some stuff going on.
Right,
So I told Hulk myself because you kind of have to. Like, I think if you're going to drop out, you at least owe your opponent telling them.
right.
So Hulk, I think there just wasn't any communication between Hulk and Briggsy from that point or something. But Hulk just publicized that, and I think that was a point of contention between him and Briggsy. But when Hulk publicized it, he did a whole thing about, oh, this has fucked me over because I've been writing and all this, and I was like, oh fuck, like I have fucked up here. Yo, let's just do the battle anyway. So I
Mm,
I thought that that's what was going to happen. That I would just like I said to him like I'll take a loss if that's because I'd rather lose than put someone else out like that.
right.
But there was from that point on, I wasn't like it was Christmas, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't really paying much attention. But I think it just became some kind of issue between Briggsy and Hulk after that, and I'm not sure what happened, but it ended up with Hulk not being in the tournament anymore, and then Terminal wasn't in the tournament anymore because he's not in the country or something, or
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
there's some kind of passport thing. And I just said to Briggsy, right, Bizzo's not got an opponent, I haven't got an opponent. Let's do that, and then that's one battle done. Like you can just get that off.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
that's kind of how it evolved from there.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. I'm not here to tell anyone on how to feel. If Hulk felt he needed to speak on it, fair play to him. What I do say on that is I'm not usually a fan of making certain things public. But then again, I get it. He's got his channel. His channel is UK Battle Rap News. They speak about a lot about controversial stuff. So if you go and watch the channel, there's a lot of behind the scenes talk, which is cool. I
Yeah.
just think certain things are not for fans to know. Deal with it behind the scenes, and then once you have a conclusion, then maybe if you want
Yeah,
to
it's
speak on
definitely
it.
a lesson to be learned for everyone in just communication. Like, realistically, we should have had a group chat with me, Hulk, and Briggsy, or like we could all just convene on instead of it being like messages between different parties and stuff.
Do you think is a better battle, or was you looking forward more towards the battle with Hulk?
I wasn't looking forward towards a battle with Hulk because I wasn't looking forward to battling. But like, yeah, me and Hulk's a better battle because it's not a rematch. everyone
Right.
hates rematches.
Fair
You know
enough.
what I mean? Like,
Fair
unless
enough.
there's a
Fair
reason to do a rematch, no one likes writing a rematch. And Hulk's someone who I did want a battle. Like,
Yeah.
every time
Yeah.
Briggsy's asked me, who do you want to battle, Hulk has been on the list.
Yeah. Hold on, actually, that just reminded me of something, and I'm gonna put you on the spot here quickly.
Oh, no. What I do now?
So Dean Holder, Danny Jack hit me up a couple months ago, and he said, "LSD
Oh,
said he
yeah.
wants to battle you." I said, "All right, wants to battle me."
You have always been on the list when people ask who do I want to battle.
I seen my name on your list before.
Yeah,
but
man.
I thought I was scrapped up because I took the back seat. I don't know, but he hit me up, said he wanted to battle me. All right, cool. And then I ain't heard from. I didn't see a flyer for it. I kept messaging Danny
Yeah.
Jack, yo, like, is this happening? Like, I don't like to rap for no reason in it. So
Yeah.
is this happening?
Well, I
And
was
then
supposed
he
to.
said yeah, but then he hit me up closer to the event. I think a week before, 2 weeks, a week and a half or 2 weeks or something like that. Can't remember. Saying
Yeah.
yo, like Dean pulled out. He doesn't want to battle. He can't battle. We can't do the battle anymore. Blah 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 blah. I said all right, cool. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a message from you though. I was
Yeah, sorry
expecting a
about
message
that. I
from you.
thought, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember that very well. But I remember the reason being that I was supposed to go with Jay, and then Jay obviously had
Right?
his
Yeah, yeah.
thing
I
going
remember
on.
because Jay was meant to come down. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember
it
who
was
he was gonna
supposed to
battle.
be. Yeah,
Right,
so
right, right.
I'd gone when Jay went, and then there must have just been. But I should have hit you up then. My bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Bizzo, if you're
anyway,
watching, write that down. Dean's not good
yeah.
at messaging people.
True. Well, communication things it happens anyway. But I didn't feel no way about it. I was just more like, all right, cool, whatever. To be honest, in hindsight now, I'm glad it didn't happen because the battle probably wouldn't be out yet. Look at Frankie
Yeah, true. You did.
and
That was
Tony.
all on Vimeo, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, it was
the
pay
battle
per
probably
view.
wouldn't be. But anyway, all right. So, what's your thoughts on the Anarchy tournament, in general, and on the prize? What do you think of the prize?
The prize is this is the best prize in UK battle rap history. Surely it has to be.
Yeah, I mean, 2.5 grand,
Yeah, man.
and a trip to
King of the Dot.
King of the Dot, whether if he's in
All
LA or
expenses
Canada.
paid. You know, you're gonna have all the eyes on you.
That's dope, by
Uh,
the way. Frank and Tone is out tomorrow. That's
oh,
dope.
sick.
Make sure you lot check that out once it comes out. I'm looking forward to that one still. But yeah, he's a
Yeah, I
very
mean, the tournament's exactly what we need. What we need, really, it's some kind of excitement. Everyone loves a tournament. Like, I got into battle rap because, well, I started really liking it because of the tournaments. Those were always like the thing that really got me. Like, yeah, it's exactly what we need. And
What's your
I know people.
thoughts on the a lot of people saying there should have been a bit more top tiers on there, etc. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Listen, I talk to Briggsy every week. That it's not through lack of trying. The top tiers don't want to do it, and
Yeah,
fair enough to
yeah,
them. Battle rap is stressful. Every
yeah.
time I book a battle, I end up sitting down and going, "Oh, I don't want to do this." Like, and
It
if you're a
gets like
top
that.
tier and you've already got your name built, why risk it? Like, half of them, I don't think they
Nah,
want.
I disagree with that. I disagree. But that's literally what I said on the interview with Maverick. Like, I feel like top tiers, they want to hang on to their top tier name, which allows them to ask for a certain amount of money, and allows them to get a certain clout behind their name. Now, they don't want to risk losing that on the tournament, especially with the new generation, which seems to be more hungry than them, and then probably won't be as motivated to battle them. I think
I don't think that's
that's
it. I can see that point of view, but I think it's just more of pledging 6 months of your time to being in battle mode. Because being in battle mode is awful. Like, it's awful. I can't write anything. I write like sad little indie
bro,
tunes. I can't make my music when I'm in battle mode. I have to be negative. What's something I can say about you? What's something I can turn against you? You know, if you're committing to 5 battles, that's half your year is thinking about this one thing. And then
bro. But the
you get
prize surely should
should,
be
yeah,
motivation
definitely.
enough to
But for
do them
those top
five
tiers,
battles.
a lot of them have got to a place where it's not necessarily like some of them could get booked at King of the Dot anyway. You know what I mean?
I disagree. I disagree. Some of them think they can.
Yeah, maybe
Disagree.
that's it.
Disagree.
Maybe that's it.
It's not that, innit? I think they can. Oh, I can do 1 or 2 battles and make a big impact and get on King of the Dot. No, it's not that, innit? I don't think a lot of them got it like that.
I think the roster of the tournament now is better anyway, because it's like the URL tournament. Like those weren't big names, but we got a better tournament for it.
Yep. I'm not mad at it. I think I like the people that's in it. Gives I think I was watching Bizzo actually on the Daily Dose podcast yesterday. Shout out to Spence on the Daily Dose podcast. But I was more thinking Bizzo said that Briggsy said this actually on the London Gen show. It's mad the links between the medias. That there's no point of getting a top tier if they win the tournament and then they disappear for 2.5 years.
Yeah. You're putting a lot of investment into someone.
Makes perfect sense as well. Makes perfect sense. Someone needs to carry on that title of winning the Anarchy tournament.
I think some of the top tiers are just not gonna, like, for their ego's sake, not gonna do a battle without their pay being like solidified. You know what I mean? Because I'm not getting paid for the first 4 battles that I do. I'm getting paid if I win. That's the money. Which, yeah, you know, that's great because it allows you to have such a high prize pot. But I can understand some of those top tier names going,
But some of them are not even active though. That's the thing. They can't be bothered in it. They can't be bothered. I don't know. Like Canel just said, splurging 6 months to 1 league as well. That's why I didn't bother. I'm back out to New York as soon as the vaccine passport dropped, and I got done flop shit. Now everyone can commit like that. Just a fair point. Yeah, I hear that. Now I just don't want those same people that didn't want to do it to then come out later down the line saying, "Oh, I don't get opportunities." Blah blah blah.
Or if they try and delegitimize the tournament, if they're like, "Oh, you could win against these lot, you couldn't win against my class." It's
It's not that, innit? It's not that.
Yeah, like that. Then it becomes an issue. Like all of those that ducked out and didn't do the tournament, they need to promote the tournament, and like Canel will, Canel will.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not necessarily. Some people just don't have 5 months of their time.
So now looking at the bracket, so let's say obviously you believe you'll go through to the next round.
Go through. Everyone knows I'll go through. Come on, what we doing?
Talk that shit. Everyone knows. All right.
Beat me.
All right. Why do you feel that way?
Do you want a list? Do you want?
I want the list. That's what I'm here for, bro.
I rap better. I punch better. I rhyme better. My internals are better. My facial hair's better. I go bold better. I have a better unibrow. I smell better. I eat better food. I cook better food. I got a slow cooker now. My room's nicer. I'm from a nicer part of Lancashire than him. Preston sucks. No one even remembers David Beckham plays for them. Everyone knows Accrington Stanley. You mentioned it. It's a meme. It's a funny meme. Who even likes Preston? Preston's a stupid name. Bizzo is a stupid name. I already beat him when I was shit. I am less shit now than he is less shit now. That didn't make sense. I think that were about 12. Dress better. We gotta have that. I'm the best dressed person in battle rap. We know that.
Who? You?
Yeah, of course. Do you see the pink suit I was rocking for Apex?
I saw that. Man said best dressed person in battle rap.
In UK battle rap, none of us can dress.
In UK battle rap, no, I can when I want to. I've just been on my branding shit lately. That's all.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the slow list. I could think of more, but I might have to save that for the battle.
Fair enough. All right. So All right, so you go through to the next round.
Oh, Preston's got shit bus station as well. That's another reason. Google Preston bus station. Horrible stuff.
Yo, like, if
Horrible.
anyone from Preston
Train
sees
station.
this,
Yo, the train station in Preston is the coldest place you've ever been. It's like being inside a freezer. Every surface of that train station is made
the
of rock.
passion behind this.
I hate that place so much. I want to rewrite my third round.
Yeah,
Just how much I hate Preston.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. All right, so you beat Bizzo. What happens next? Who do you think you face next?
Well, the brackets are weird, and I don't know who matters.
Yo. Is it me? Is it Dean? Is it me? Is it Dean? Whose internet is messing up? If you lot can still hear me, let me know. If you lot can still hear me. I don't know if it's me or Dean. But yeah, if you lot can still hear me, let me know. We can hear you. All right. So it's not me. All right. My Wi-Fi didn't 3-0 me. Is Dean, are you there? You being 3-0'd? Is this the curse? The Bizzo set a little curse on you? All right. Let's give him some time to pattern this thing up and reset his stream back up. You lot let me know. Who do you lot think's gonna win? LS Dean versus Bizzo. I want to know. I will do my predictions on the Anarchy tournament closer to the event, on the first round. But I want to know. Preston Internet Exchange shut him down. There you go. You see, when he was talking too much sauce, they just disconnected the server. They're like, nah, we're not having this. You get me? But yeah, let me know who you lot got winning. LS Dean versus Bizzo Bond. I think it's gonna be a decent battle. I've heard Bizzo shit. He's gonna talk. Okay, you lot ready already? They ready to go. I like that. That's what I like to hear. You lot know LS Dean has won the academy the first academy, which had iKid in it. It had Frost. It had Major Concerns. Who else was on that academy? D-Mac. The academy was dope. Still. While Dean's setting up resetting his thing, I'm gonna, for those that joined late, this is a little preview of his single. So check it out that he's got coming out from with Johnny Darko, etc. So make sure you lot check that out.
Can't eat and I can't sleep again. Stuck choosing between the heat and rain. I wish that I could keep my head breathing high. Can't eat and I can't sleep again. Stuck choosing between the heat and rain. I wish that I could keep my head breathing high. Exhale. What about an hour till I make my next sale?
Yep. That was LS Dean's single with Johnny Darko. That's coming out very soon, from his EP. Gonna be a close one. Keeping predictions to myself now, but I know Bizzo isn't coming to play. Dope. Yep. We need to hear you can't just drop your predictions like that. We need to hear your predictions on the London Gen show. That's where your predictions needs to come out. But everyone else locked in, let me know who you lot got winning. I think it's gonna be interesting. Let me see where I'm going with LS Dean. Where you at? He's probably resetting his dial-up connection. You there? But yeah, obviously Troy, you heard Bizzo's bars, so I don't know if your opinion might be compromised because you heard one side. I don't know. But meanwhile, you already know, share the stream, hit the like button, all of that, all of that, all of that. Where is LS Dean? LS Dean, LS Dean. Yeah, he's got his dial-up connection. He's got his dial-up connection. All right. But all right, boom. Well, we're gonna keep it moving. If once he joins, he joins. Whoa. I'ma say it now. 3-0 Bizzo. Wow. All right, 3-0. That's mad still. That's mad. 3-0. Like, man can't get around. I'm gonna have to pop through and do one of these with you. I got a bit of internet. Yeah, bro. Pull up. And we need to chat anyway. We need to chat. I'm gonna DM you. And then we'll chop it up still. We'll chop it up. Because you've done a lot, and a lot of people sleep on Canal still. Canal's done a lot. Man was on the block in New York. So when Shotty Horror was here, I was on the block in New Jersey. Canal went to the block too, you know. He was in New York, you get me. But yeah, a lot of these Don's connections is a bit iffy, you get me. I'm happy to be proven wrong, but I can't see him getting around. Okay. Say no more. That's wild still. I'll be real, I don't think anyone's gonna get 3-0 in this battle. But it can happen. On the day, anything can happen. Still. So it is what it is. Make sure you lot hit that like button, subscribe. For those who joined late, Celeste's video is out now on Link Up TV as well. You can check a little preview here. Look at that.
Gotta bring it back for the squadron.
It's for the squadron, get that lit.
No brethren long gone. No brethren up in the cell locked off. Lifespan small, we only get one chance. Stuck in the settlement when man them popcorn. So many Jaja in my life. So many Jaja in my life. Blood on the bandana, watch him hold a skin. Dwelling in the madman where there's no amends. Had to find a way to flag me bandana too. Lion sitting at the middle, green, gold and red. Victory. David with the spirit and it's lifting me. Where me grounded, where me garments and where me grounded. I see it fitting me. Come me get the leader road from me mother and father. Would be a bad way, so me take no.
All right. Big Dean is back. While your connection was whooping your ass.
Hey, listen,
I
I don't
people.
have internet up here.
You don't have internet.
Nah, mate, it's the north. We only just discovered computers.
Mad thing. But listen, I asked people what they thinking, who's gonna win, and this was one of them. I'm sitting now, 3-0 Bizzo. Wow.
Idea. Have you watched my battles? I just beat Koj. I just robbed Canal. I didn't beat him, but they said I did.
So, all right. So yeah. So you were saying you don't know whose Matter opponent is.
Yeah, I don't know who Matter's opponent is, but let's just assume if we just assume that Matter would beat them, then I'd face Matter, which would be another rematch. Yeah, that would honestly be the toughest battle of the tournament because I know where I went wrong against Matter, but it's just so hard to write for.
I was about to say, I remember you was very confident before the battle with Matter when it happened.
Yeah, man. It was a very weird battle. When
it didn't go your way, I was thinking weird. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, LS Dean I thought this would be the only rematch you'd be interested in.
I don't know. I guess because I know where I went wrong, but the original match, I do think that I mostly made the right decisions. I just didn't carry them through, and now I'd have to come up with different angles.
Right.
Whereas I think my angles the first time were the right approach. But it's a tournament, you know. I mean, and it's 90-second rounds, so it's less angle focused than usual.
Right.
It's definitely going to benefit the punchline writers this tournament.
Yeah, yeah, especially because it's a small room.
Yeah, which is
Saying
kind
that,
of a disadvantage for Matter because Matter is just a comedy, build up a funny idea and execute it, and
yeah,
he can't really do that. Like you can kind of just he can cram in like what 10 good jokes in 90 seconds.
yeah, you can.
You can cram in like 30 punchlines if you say them quick enough.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true. All right,
So
fair
yeah,
enough, fair enough. So, um, all right, so let's assume you reach the final. Who do you think you'd be in the final with?
um, probably Mav. I think Mav's the strongest in that bracket, unless Bobby beats him, which I don't know. I haven't seen anyone predicting Bobby winning, and I don't know if that's smart because Matt's not going to do much. I don't think. You don't think I'm going to beat Bizzo, so there's a lot of things that you know.
Fair
uh,
enough, fair enough.
no. Like everyone's saying, "Oh, Mav's going to beat Bobby. Mav's going to beat Bobby," but you got to take into account the format. Like, yes, this is going to benefit Mav being able to punchline, but also like, if we do this on Twitch, how many new fans are going to be there? New fans are going to love Bobby Rex. New fans are going to adore Bobby Rex. Bobby Rex is one of the people I show people who don't like battle rap because he's original. He doesn't rap like a battle rapper.
Yeah, and I think people are used to Bobby Rex catering to the crowd and you know being very crowd orientated, but I think people forget that Bobby also raps really well.
Yeah. His
Maybe
flow is impeccable.
he can rap really, really well. So, and he doesn't do it often. Bobby, you show elements every now and then that he to remind people that he can rap, but I don't think he's had a battle. He chooses
Yeah.
a different approach, and I think
Um,
knowing that this is a small room, no crowd, Bobby can just be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna rap this time," and just have a bunch of punches and shock the whole thing. And
Mav has a tendency to overthink. You know, Mav versus Real Sick. Mav just thought
yeah,
about it too much and wrote like the perfect round. It's like we don't need the perfect round. We need punch. We need like something
yeah,
to get the
yeah,
crowd popping. Like he was writing like amazing, perfectly intricate lines. And it's like, yeah, it's not written down. I'm only gonna watch this live once. Like so I do think it's not set in stone. Whoever wins that battle, that's their bracket of the tournament and maybe the whole tournament.
yeah. I think that's going to be yeah. I think that has potential to be the battle of the tournament. Battle of the tournament. But there's other people on that
Yeah.
bracket as well that can go Joker Star.
Joker's on my
Dangerous.
bracket. I'm worried about
Oh yeah,
Joker.
Joker's on
Yeah,
your side. Which you
yeah,
would be facing second? No, third.
yeah. I know. I think
Him or Acre, innit? Him or Acre.
yeah. I've got Joker over Acre. I've got my predictions. I just
Okay,
think
let's go for your predictions.
yeah. So I've got Joker over Acre. Acre's sick, but I do think that the only person he's faced on Joker's level is Jay Short, which was in a similar room. Similar, like I was there for that event. It was quite intimate. It was just other battlers. So, but
Joker is a very good battle.
yeah, and
A
Acre,
very
he
good
didn't get
battle.
lucky versus Jay Short, but he did have the angle of all angles that won him that battle. You're not going to be able to do
Yeah.
that against Joker. Like, what are you
Joker's a
going to do?
beast.
Say
Joker
Joker isn't a
brings
great
that.
person? Yes,
Yeah.
he's
Joker
lovely.
brings that element. He brings that element. Koj and Lazy.
I've got Koji.
You battle both of them as well.
I've battled both of them, and I've beaten Koji and lost to Lazy, but I just think Koji is better.
Oh, so you actually feel you lost to Lazy?
Yeah. It's like
Fair enough. Fair
it's
enough.
just what it is. I think I misthought the battle. I didn't really want to do the battle, and I got talked into it because it was Apex, and it just didn't go well. But I think that Lazy is just gonna. Lazy's an overthinker as well. Lazy's just gonna focus all of his energy on, oh, your conspiracy theories are wrong, and Koji's just gonna be like, give a fuck.
Koj, I think Koj is one of the best in the country.
Yeah, of course he is.
I think Koj is really dope. He's really dope.
And you got to think him battling me. That was his comeback battle. That was like a tune-up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing now.
Briggsy and McKenzie, I think, is going to be
Briggsy.
low-key a very dope battle. Though.
Sure, I've got Briggsy winning it. I think Mackenzie's great, but I think he's clownable, and Briggsy is underrated in how funny he is.
True.
I think that could be because Briggsy can punch. Like Mackenzie's a sick punchliner, don't get me wrong, but Briggsy can definitely punch, so he can keep up on that level, and then he's going to be able to take it over.
Yeah, I think Briggsy needs to take this one very, very serious because I think Mackenzie's very good with angles, and I feel like you'll have things to say, like the fact that he hasn't even been on Premier Battles yet. I don't know how bothered he is by it. I don't know what politics behind it. He's been booked before, numbers of times. So, and now he's actually facing the league owner.
Yeah, and there is a thing that like, it's an angle that you can use against Briggsy, which I couldn't really use because sometimes people like to say paint me as like the company man, but you could just say every single thing that has ever gone wrong about Premier Battles to Briggsy. It's like Briggsy's the human embodiment of it. Like any problem that's ever happened.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah. When you battle him, yes, he is.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I think there's certain styles that work very well, specifically on Prem. Briggsy is one of them. That's true.
Yeah, because he wrote the bloody rules.
Briggsy for me too. I don't think Mackenzie's as good as everyone says he is. And I think Mackenzie's great. I think Mackenzie's amazing still. Can't lie. I think he's very dope. I think people haven't. I don't think he's had the right battles to showcase how good he is. But I think he's really good. I think he's really good, especially with this time, how much time he even battled for. Like, I think Mackenzie's going to be really good.
Yeah, he is a writer's writer, so he will definitely have stuff saved up.
Yeah. I think true. Yep. Shout out to Terry Carter, just joined. No problem, my bro. Welcome to the stream. So we're just going through some predictions here. Pedro and Sam Hypes.
Sam Hypes easy, but I don't know why Pedro's on this. I think Pedro's hilarious. I think Pedro's super entertaining. He's just not a Premier Battles battler. We can't.
Say that again.
He's just not a Premier Battles battler. He doesn't punch. He doesn't do things technically correct. And Premier Battles.
Yeah, but you can't say that. Matter doesn't punch.
Yeah, but Matter does punch. That's the thing about Matter. Matter gets away with so much stuff, you know. Matter does gun bars, but no one ever talks about it. Yes, he does. He does all these things. He just says it as if it was a joke. But he does actually punch.
I guess.
Like, Pedro's not going to win. He might be a million times better, but he won't win.
Fair enough.
He will win the fans vote. I'll give you that. He will win the fans vote. Maybe 90-10. Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got some Hypes winning that one. I know. I'm not really gonna give my predictions now because I'm gonna do my full predictions closer to the event. I want to interview as many battles, and I don't want them to feel away after I say XYZ is gonna lose, and then they say I'm not coming on your platform. Yeah, I mean, you said I was gonna lose because I know some of you battles are weird like that. So me saying you're gonna lose sometimes you lot, it's like you lot hear me cussing your mum or something. You lot take it very, very personal. It's mad. But so LSD just said Amelie just said, well, go on, Dean. So man said, will I smoke trouble? We discussing Anarchy tournament here, my friend. Pull up to the stream tomorrow and you're gonna, this is Media Trubs. Tomorrow Trouble will be on the stream with London Jen alongside Bracy, iKid, Celeste, and then he can come and talk source. And right now is just Media Trubs sipping tea.
I'd want to see that battle. I'm looking forward to that.
So pull up to the stream tomorrow, bro, and then we can chop it up. But yeah, So other than the Anarchy tournament, is there any battles that you are interested in?
Nah, not really, man. Like literally, I wanted like good 5 months off. Like
But you've been
that's it.
off anyway. It's not like you battled any
Yeah, there's been a
recently.
bloody pandemic going on. I don't know if you've noticed.
I did,
It's
but
not,
don't say I
I've
need
not been
5 months
chilling.
off as if you just battled. Right.
Well, I did just battle. It just the battle didn't happen. Like I've got the visual battle. That is everything's wrote for that. That was supposed to happen on Apex, and then it was supposed to happen this month, and now I don't know
Right.
when it's happened. That's like all written. Like
Is that
way
even
better.
gonna happen?
It will happen eventually. It's just the trouble of getting here from Ireland is the
Right.
issue right now. I think he's in Northern Ireland, so it's a bit easier, but it's still, it's a whole thing. So don't know when that's happening, but that one will happen this year. Like if
Okay.
there will be other battles this year, but I do kind of just want to chill, put some music out.
Fair enough.
I really want to. I want to book an event. I've had an event idea in my head for so long. I've talked to Prem about it. So if I
Yeah,
do
link
take
up
some
with it.
time off, I will like still be about.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Another question I wanted to ask you: apart from you, if you had to pick one, battle going back to the tournament, one, who do you think is the most dangerous? Apart from you, who do you think is the most dangerous battle in the tournament?
Dangerous. Let me think about that.
Most
I mean,
dangerous. Hit
da-
that like button, share the stream, subscribe to the
dangerous. I'm gonna
channel.
say
You already
Joker.
know.
I'm gonna say Joker because Joker does everything, and there's nothing you can say to him. There's nothing you can say to Joker. Like he just does everything well, and he can sneakily beat you. Because
Yeah,
no matter what your style is, he can keep up with that style and then introduce different elements. So I
yeah.
actually think Joker.
Joke is very experienced as well. He's
Yeah,
very experienced.
exactly.
He's been doing this for a
It could
long
be a
time.
hard type situation where he just glides through. You know what I mean? Every single battle is just comfortable getting to the final.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. He's someone you could be in the final with.
That would be very very tough. That's not a
No,
battle.
not in the final actually, because you
It'd have to be
said
semi-final.
semi-final.
One prediction we missed out: Slester and Georgie. I got Slester winning that.
Right, you got Leicester winning that.
Yeah. Georgie's not faced someone like Slester before. Georgie's
Unpopular opinion here,
Hey,
from what I've
listen,
been hearing online. I
Georgie's
like that.
great, but I think Slester can have him if he picks the right angles and illustrates it well.
It
But
sounds like you've been coaching him. Obviously, he was Team LS Dean. So
you could speak to anyone in my team. I was not coaching at all. They would send me their rounds, and if I didn't think the rounds were good, they'd have to send me some different rounds in a month because I wouldn't even reply to them. I'd just be like, "What do you want me to say to this? It's not good."
wow.
That's
Okay,
the attitude Tox had with my team, and my team was way better than everyone else's team. So that's kind of the attitude that I kept
yeah.
up.
Team talks. The first team talks wasn't fair. Wasn't fair. When you think about it, that you lot had it was D-Mac, Frost,
Arcade,
iKid,
Major
was there too.
Listen.
It just wasn't fair.
You could have any card, put that on one side of the bracket.
I think apart from DARPA, it was a Team Talk semi-final.
Yeah. It was Major versus Arcade, which people don't realize just how close that was.
Yeah, it was a very close battle. I remember I could battle Fura the week before. In hindsight, he shouldn't have done it. But
to be fair, Major had just come back from like Amsterdam that morning as well, so it was like
wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah. I told him he was an idiot for that.
Major did very well in that battle though. He did very, very well in that.
That was kind of like that was like the point that everyone was like, oh, like Major's real, innit? Like Major's gonna be.
And for someone who was new, he was really new to be at
that
that
the
level.
tournament was his first adventure into battle rap, and he's just smashed it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When he won, I thought, you know what? I thought he was gonna beat you, and I thought it would look so good on paper to have someone who never battled before
Yeah.
joined the academy and won it. I just
That's
thought
how you know it's not rigged. Because
exactly like the marketing behind that would put the academy, like the branding of the academy, to another level. Do you know what I mean? So
And then
it didn't
some
happen that way. You stopped it. So that's probably why it brings you had to battle you. You know, brings you had to.
He was mad about that. He was genuinely, yeah.
You fucked up. They fucked up his plans. But all right.
That's
So
the thing in the tournament, though. That's always a thing in academy, that the person who comes second does better.
it's looking like that.
So listen, visuals done, like Milky retired, didn't it? Milky doesn't
That's
battle.
true.
He's a bank manager now.
Is that what he is? Is that what he is?
I don't know. He's manages something. He's got some kind of job that he can't battle.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Is Milky visuals doing is Milky retired now, and then this is the third academy.
Jester and Slester.
Yeah.
But Jester's going to be a star, definitely.
I think Jester's got all the attributes to be a star. All right, cool. Georgie, what Georgie just beat Old English though, and he's better than Slester.
Yeah, but Old English does what Georgie does. Slester does something different.
These Irish dons need to take a page out of Jester's books, jump on 17 boats to get here. Boy, fair enough. That's a hot take. Boom. So apart from the what other battles is Dean? Do you have a hit list? Do you have goals? UK battle rap goals? We will see you outside of Premier battles anytime soon. What's
it all
happening?
depends on what happens this year, you know. Like we don't know. Like tomorrow they could say, "Oh no, Corona disappeared," or we could go into another lockdown. So I don't really know what's happening in that avenue. But I think
I'll be real. Your gift to the Gab appearance wasn't.
Yeah, I do need
so
to
you need to come.
I
to
need to
this
come
side.
back down to London for that one.
So obviously
Definitely
it's no loose chat now. So
hey, there's some names that I'd love to battle down there, but I think that and it sounds weird to say, but I've got to get my name up a little bit, because I feel like when you come down, you're going to be used to give someone a look. And right now, I'm not a big enough name to give, like, maybe you or Messi a look.
Or maybe not.
Like, if I went down, I'd be battling like a YD, which no shade to him at all, but like I wouldn't accept that battle on Premier. But so you see what I'm saying? I got to build my name a bit more, because I will be the one giving the rub in that situation.
I disagree though. There's people on, like, I think over here they don't really like, and that crowd, they don't really care so much sometimes on what you do on Prem.
Yeah.
Like they don't really care. They don't really care who you battled before. Yeah, exactly. I think it's more like that. I don't think you'd have to. You don't have to battle a YD, which would be obviously is YD has 2 battles. Yeah, dope. YD has 2 battles. Very good. Still got a lot of growth to do, which is really dope. I think YD has a lot of longevity in this. But I wouldn't say that's the only caliber. Like when you came, you battled Bracy.
Yeah.
That's still
I got smoked.
That's still you can still battle someone around that caliber. Like
I've always wanted to battle
Messi.
Messi's someone, because I remember that event. Messi was supposed to battle Goods, and then Goods never showed up. But Messi showed me his stuff at that event before I think he hadn't even battled before, and I was like, "Yo, this kid is really, really good."
Yeah. And then he battled. He battled Mackenzie, which was a very good battle. He battled Impact. Messi's really good. And he's back now, so we'll see him in the ring very shortly.
I definitely got to see Arkid at some point. I got to see Frost at some point. Just all the teams.
But that's what I'm saying. Like even like you and Frost. There's no reason why that couldn't go down.
Yeah. That was supposed to happen way back on like Dub Scandal, but I don't know if Dub Scandal's still going.
Yeah, fair enough. See, it sucks that Mr. Wave is still running from Dean.
That was so funny, man. People got really pissed off about that. It was just a joke that like me and Flo really
you lot ran with that, and a lot of people thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah, because it pissed people off, so we ran with it. That was the whole point of it. Was
Yeah.
just, man, people get really annoyed by this idea. Let's just carry on saying it.
Yeah. Nah, it's dope. Yeah. So, any opponents in mind? Obviously, so you're saying you want to chill. You just mentioned Frost, iKid. Any other goals in battle rap that you have?
I mean, actually, you know, I just forgot that I do have another battle this year booked that I'm not allowed to talk about. But there's
Okay.
there's another one this year that I don't know what time of the year it's going to happen, but it's a big battle. That's going to be amazing.
Wasn't you and Jay Short gonna do a 2-on-2?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that because Jay's in Malta, but I think he can get to Ireland, so I don't know if that's still happening. What's happening there? But yeah, so that'll happen. The 2-on-2 will happen
No, is it
between.
you and Jay? Is it or you and Major?
It's me and Major versus Jay and Jester.
Right. That's it.
So something will happen around that. Got this big battle that's already been booked, and then goals is like I got a battle an international, but I want to go to like America or Canada. I want to go around Europe. You know, I actually like. I watch some of these European battle leagues, and they're doing numbers. You know, they're doing real numbers.
Yep, they're really good. They're really good.
Yeah.
Shout out, Portugal has a league over there. Obviously, they're just speaking Portuguese, which is that's the Bredgens over there. So shout out to them. The knockout league. Yeah, they're doing really good.
Leagues doing numbers as well.
Yep.
So
Battle rap is worldwide now.
Yeah,
Battle rap in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Dope. It's dope. It's good to see, man. It's good to see. Yeah, any last words? You know, I keep my streams to an hour, nice and smooth for the watch back people. You get me? Anything you wanna?
Anything I want to say? Just come down to the. Well, you can't come down, but you can watch the Anarchy tournament. I think it's going to be something fresh. I think it's going to be something that's needed in battle rap.
Last words for Bizzo as well.
Oh, remember what I taught you. How about that? Remember my advice. And after the match is done, we can watch Accrington Stanley, the better football team. Actually, he's from Preston and supports Liverpool. How terrible is that? That's awful. I'm going to talk to him about that. Not in the battle, but after the battle. That's terrible.
Yeah, I feel you.
So yeah, those are my words. He's such a nice person as well. He's a really, really nice person.
Nah, Bizzo's a very dope. He's a very cool guy. Still, he's a very cool guy. I never met him, but just by the way he carries himself. Nah, I never met him, but by the way he carries himself, I can tell he's a very sensible and cool guy. Still, I never seen him do no weird shit. I never seen him do any weird shit. Still, so. Dean versus Henry
Bowers. Henry Bowers is sick, man. I remember that guy from way, way, way back.
Extra 10. To be honest, you should probably be extra 15 to say Dean's Wi-Fi was 3-0 in him. You get me? You got.
Have you seen our radiators in Manchester? Come on, we just had a flood.
Fair enough. Nah, but yeah. Anything you want to plug? Any last words?
Just follow the socials, putting out a lot more music this year. Kind of just that. I don't even know how to describe the vibe. Kind of good. It's good music. Played in the intro.
Good music, which is dope. Yeah, played in the intro. I played when you sorting out your Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna play it again as the outro, just before the outro. Yeah. So when's that coming out again?
It's not got a fixed date yet because it's just waiting on the music videos. Is the big thing.
Yeah. All right. Say no more. Still, no dates, but do you have like any time frame?
Probably be Marchish, late March, I reckon. And then that's just going to be a series that just runs this year. Town Called Church.
Catchy. No more, yeah.
Town Called Church.
To it. I like that. And shout out to Johnny Darko in there still. I want to see Johnny Darko back in the ring.
Really bad. I had to redo my verse because his just was so good.
Dope. I was really looking forward to Johnny Darko on Apex as well, man.
Yeah, man. His stuff he had for that was crazy, but I think he might be taking a little step back from battle rap, to be fair.
Fair enough.
Gotta let the new blood come in.
Yeah, but he's fairly new too. How long has he been doing? Like people come here for a year or two and then act like they're not new. Like Saul's been doing this forever. Like that's why
Yeah,
he's top tier.
I think that'll go when we build the scene up a bit more. You know, like people feel like they've got to the final level, but they haven't bought in and been like, all right, well let's make a new level,
Right.
which is
Yeah.
what we're trying to do with the Anarchy tournament.
Yeah. I think because you get on the first year you like considered the new guy, up and comer, but then after that you're not new anymore. People do that year where they're not new anymore and they feel like they don't need to be.
Yeah, there's less excitement. You see less people mentioning your name. You feel like you're
Yeah.
a bit. It
Nah,
does happen.
that's when you really need to put in that work. That's when you really need to put in that work. And that's why, like, I just made a call to Snoop and I was saying, I'm watching these recent interviews of the new generation and I'm seeing, even on this side, and I'm seeing like the barbarians are not being mentioned anymore. So it's time for us to come back outside. So I made a call.
Yeah, definitely
I'll be
needed.
coming back
Definitely
outside.
needed.
So yeah, that's it. Just gotta put in work. That's all. Make the right
I
moves
do
and put
think
in
we
work.
need more crews. I might have to think about that because I feel like it's a great way to. That's a good thing about the academy. It always had that team aspect, which kind of built that up.
Yeah.
But we don't do that in England nearly enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, bro. Me and Ikid, I know Ikid for 10 plus years, I know Brace for 10 plus years, so it's not a battle rap thing. Celeste then joined because we felt like he represents the same thing we do. Like we've just clicked. We just clicked and it felt like we know each other for time. So but yeah, we're gonna close the show. We're gonna close the show with once again a preview of your single. Stick around, we'll chop it up once we come off live still. But yeah, last words. Follow Dean. Give a little last words, my bro.
How we doing? John Coleman is the best manager in the Football League. You know what it is? Accrington Stanley.
Yeah. Peace out. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. You done know.
Can't eat and I can't sleep again. Stuck choosing between the heat and rain. I wish that I could keep my head breathing.